So let's start with your name.
Are we going right now? All right. Okay.
We're doing it. We're doing
All right. Blue, right there. I still have the big one to send. How you doing?
What's up, bro?
I'm good. Front or back?
Is this a plant?
Yeah, just plants. There is one more.
One more?
Yeah.
Let me see how big, so I don't want it to fall. Oh, put them.
They'll be fine. They can go on the floor on the.
All right, put them right.
My name is Ishola Alli. I grew up in Nigeria, Lagos, and I currently live in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Actually, it wasn't my intention to come to the States at all. My dad just called me randomly on a sunny Saturday, and he asked me, "Would you like to go to America?" I thought it was a prank. So I said, I guess so, because I'm like, how would we afford? Like, it's so expensive. Like, this is not something we can afford. It's like, don't worry about it. And so I was saying months later, he called me and he said, you have an interview at the embassy. And I'm like, why would I have an interview there? I didn't apply for a job to have an interview. It's like for your American visa. And I was like, I thought you were joking. Long story short, wasn't my plan. Wasn't even something I thought was in the card for me. And here I am. Yeah, living in Brooklyn, New York City. Growing up in Nigeria, I've always I would always like to spend time with my grandma. She lived in this rural part of the city where there is just nature everywhere. And I just love spending time with her because it's so very tranquil, it's so very peaceful. And when I moved here, I missed home. And a sense of home for me was having nature around me. So I would always buy plants and just try to have as much plants as I can, so I can have a sense of home around me. And before I knew it, I was creating this little jungle in my space. And just having the plants around is just a sense of home is next to you, or home is around you. Yeah.
I was wondering if you had other plants.
I have so many.
Yes.
I have so many.
Wow, you guys got a whole operation here.
I know there is also a plant room right here, and then there is also some of the ones I just got delivered. All right, here you go.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's
It smells amazing.
it does. I have some right there, and I just let it come all the way down.
Nice. Okay, so it can kind of grow like a pot, though. So
Yeah.
you can give it a path to run
You
on.
see that one right there by the wall?
Yeah. Yeah, that was when I was looking.
This one,
that
booby
was so
cactus?
pretty, too.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
It's called a booby cactus, yeah. It's called a booby. It's little.
You were saying that? I didn't know what you meant. I was
Yeah,
like, okay.
it's called a booby cactus. In 2024, I've been working at the cafe for 5 years or 6 to 7 years at a time. I just thought I want to do something for myself. I took time off. I traveled to Florida. I went to different nurseries to talk to them, and I got some plants back. And I didn't know you could ship plants from Florida at the time. So I literally bought 2 luggages and I wrapped the plants. I don't even know how to wrap plants properly at the time as well. So I wrapped the plants and I I pulled the plants to Miami airport. And people were a black guy with 3 luggages, 2 plants and my personal luggage, coming from Miami, traveling out of Miami, they thought I was carrying drugs. When I go back to New York and I opened the luggage, everything was just dispersed. Soil, plants, roots out of the pot, leaves broken. I was like, okay, this is a lesson learned. I don't think I'll be flying plants from Miami or wherever I go next time. So this one. So this one is called, this is a Monstera white monster. I love the size of its leaves. This one is turning a little yellow, so you need some water.
Okay.
This is a money tree. It's not braided, which is one, and it's growing in this weird bonsai structure. So this is jasmine right here, and you can tell it's like, you know, the flowers are like almost blooming.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. My most expensive plant I bought was just one plant for $500
Just because it's so rare?
because it's so rare.
Okay.
And the plant died in 2 days.
Do you have, oh, it died?
It died in 2 days. Yes, it died in 2 days. You can't cry. There is no one to scream out loud to. So, yeah. Yeah, the plant literally died in 2 days, and I was just like, whoops, I guess that goes my money. So these ones are the last ones I did. I also made a video about them. These are like me propagating variegated ZZ plant. I cut the leaf, and I just put like the leaf cutting in here. If I put them in here, this is more humid. It like, you know, creates like this humid dome, and also like it's getting direct light, so it's like it prompts it to grow faster. The biggest misconception in terms of plant care is overwatering. And let's say watering, underwatering and overwatering. The best way to water your plants is take them to the bathroom, open the shower, let them get extremely soaked. But one thing, make sure your pot has a drainage hole, so the excess water can drain out and then the rest dries out over time. The second misconception in terms of watering is going by a schedule. Never water your plants by a schedule. Always fill the soil. The top 2 inches of the soil might be dry, but then the bottom of the soil might still be wet. One thing I like to do is I like to lift my plant. I'm like, okay, this one could use some water. When the leaves starts drooping, then I'm like, oh, I'm getting too late in terms of watering. I need to water this plant right away. Your plant tells you when they need something before they die. Hey, Erasa, well, everything. For Ishola, right?
Yes.
Cool, here you go.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. That's pretty much it. I have literally, if you check my bank account, there is no money. In my personal bank account, I'm broke, but my business is thriving, which is good. But like, I love what I'm doing. Like, even like with the work, like I make my own time, make my own schedule. I get to do what I love while getting paid for what I love to do. So, is it a lot of work? Yes. Do I like what I do? Absolutely. Would I change anything? Absolutely not. I love it, and I don't think I'll be doing anything different. But like the plant, literally taking care of plants has taught me to, like, you know, take your time, like, you know, reflect. Take your time, like, you know, be peaceful. Take your time, watch your growth. Take your time to water yourself, really, because we just keep going and going and going, and we live in a city where like everything is too fast-paced. Everyone is like always demanding something from you. So if you don't take care of yourself, you just burn out. And yeah, so having plants has like taught me a lot about, like, you know, just like, you know, watering myself. I'm not just watering the plants, I'm also watering myself. Yeah. Yes.